Hi, I'm Eloisa McMillan.
And I'm Peter McMillan.
Welcome to 95 Waterfall Gully Road, Burnside.
We're so excited to show you this fantastic, iconic property here in Waterfall Gully, steeped in history, full of stonework, really interesting. We'd love to show you through.
Well, Peter, properties like this one certainly don't come along every day, so just tell me about the home's beautiful surroundings.
At least standing here, looking at the hills and just with the feeling of peace and serenity about you here, it's incredible to think you were only a 12-minute drive from the CBD of Adelaide. This is part of an old estate that was set up by a gentleman, Sir Samuel Davenport, who was one of the early settlers in South Australia. He ran sheep and planted olives here.
Now, we'll be having a look at the main property in a moment, but just tell me about the apartment that's here.
In behind us here, we've got a lovely rustic style building, which was actually the cow shed. The owners lovingly call it the cow shed, but it's been converted into a really neat, self-sufficient apartment.
Well, I can't wait to see what the rest of the home has to offer.
Let's go and have a look.
Well, I'm just blown away by the first impression you get once you walk into this gorgeous property.
It's fabulous, isn't it, Elise? The space and light here in this atrium entrance to the home. A beautiful lounge dining room here that opens out onto the veranda. And more importantly, this space here has actually been created as a bridge between the old original part of the home, which dates back to 1860, and more recent additions in the 1970s. So once you walk in, you just feel a sense of establishment and history in this place. It's just fabulous.
So who do you think would appreciate living in a property like this one?
I think it's a very versatile property. It's for someone who really wants to live in the city and has maybe city-based work, but really want to feel as though they're living in the country. So it has got a big farmhouse feel to it. So families, and maybe someone who has a trade-based business, maybe someone who has run a home business, because there's plenty of storage, which you'll also see later on, garaging and just room to move.
Now, this looks like a great spot for the whole family to come together in.
At least the owners call this the long room. To me, it's the heart of the home. I just love sitting here and feeling the ambience of the character of this home. And this space, this room, dates back to the 1860s. Just have a look at the thickness of the walls here, the beautiful old stone walls. There's the timber floors, pressed metal ceilings, the decorative fireplaces. And if the walls could talk, there'd be many beautiful stories about families that have lived in this home over the years. I'm also looking at every direction you look here through picture windows. You see no neighbours. You've just got beautiful light-filled window views every direction, and a feeling of privacy and seclusion in this your own enclave here in the city.
And how much land is this property situated on?
Here we're on over 15,000 square metres of land, at least on the main title. Available separately is another allotment, which is 3,680 square metres for someone who wants extra land and some extra garaging. Both properties have a bore as well, so they're self-sufficient for wonderful, sweet, spring quality water in their bores.
Thank you for visiting this beautiful property today.
And if you and your family would like to be the next custodians of this historic, iconic property here in South Australia, in the beautiful Waterfall Gully, close to the walking trails and the waterfall itself, with space, amenity, everything you could hope for in a semi-rural property, then please just call Eloise or myself or TOOP+TOOP online.